Hey guys, so I want to do a video of Alligator by the Grateful Dead. It's if you were watching videos on my channel from a long time ago, you might have noticed that I did a cover of it, but I deleted the video since then. I'm gonna go through all of Jerry's lead part up till about the part where they start improvising, and that's when I'm gonna stop, because everything from the beginning and then on is stuff that I've noticed that he has done over and over. Obviously they are parts of the song, riffs that go with the song, not just improvised bits, but stuff that he has, wrote as the lead part of the song. And the very beginning of the song starts off, which is just, your little double stops that people do a lot, and it's just sliding to the 12th fret with the G string, and then hitting the E string on the 12th fret, and then just going down all the way to the 10th. And then he does, which is just on the 5th fret on the G, and then 3rd on the G, and then 5th on the D, 3rd on the D string, and then he goes down chromatically, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, sorry. And then he does this thing where he slides down. He slides down to the 7th fret on the D string, and then he hits the 5th fret on the G and the B string. And then he slides down again from the 5th fret, from the 7th fret on the D string all the way to the 10th, and he does kind of like a D7 shape, but bring it up a set of strings all the way to the 10th fret on the D, 9th fret on the G, 10th fret on the B. So it should sound like this. So the whole thing together should be. And then it repeats over and over again. Until finally, when the song goes into "Oh no, when I've been before," where Jerry goes to up here, and what he does is essentially just pull off from the 3rd on the E string, pulling off to the 2nd, and then going up chromatically till you hit the A. So it's. And then you slide all the way to the C, which is all the way here on the 8th fret. Then you hit the 10th fret, and you go down the major pentatonic scale. Which is just starting from up here on the 10th fret on the E string, going down a set of strings. I'm not going to tell you which strings they are each, for the sake of time. I'm just going to tell you what frets they're in. So 10th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret, 7th fret, 10th. Yeah, my bad. Okay, 7th fret, 10th fret, and then 8th fret on the B and the E. And then he hammers on, he hits it really hard, and he hammers on to the 10th fret on the B string, hitting both the B and the E. And then he does. So what he does is hammers on the 10th fret on the B, hits the E, hits the 10th fret again, lets go, and it hits the 8th fret on the B. And then he hammers on from the 8th fret to the 9th fret on the G. And then he hits the 8th fret on the E. And then he slides. and he slides all the way to the 7th fret on the G string, and he hits the 6th fret on the B and the E. So and then he slides that down, and then you hit the 3rd fret on the D string, and you hit the 5th fret on the D string, and you slide to the 7th, and you hit the 5th fret on the G, and you hit the 7th, and you hit the 7th on the D too. You slide down 2 sets of frets, and you hit the 5th on the D string, 3rd on the G string. You go back and forth, then you go down chromatically, and then you repeat the thing again. And then you go down an octave, which is just all the way up on the E and the A string, repeating the same kind of pattern, just between these 2 frets. Then you go down all the way to the 1st and the 3rd. Go down chromatically. And then the next part sounds like this. My bad. And so what happens there is he does, or you could just do an open A. It's just 5th fret on the A string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, A, open string, or 5th fret on the E. And then he starts doing the thing again where he pulls off from the 3rd fret on the E string. And you lead up to the 5th fret, and then you do this little riff, which is just open A, open E, 2nd fret, open A, open, 2nd fret on the A, and you bend up, just like sliding down a step. Open A, 2nd fret on the E, open E. And right here is just on the D string, 2nd fret to the 4th fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret on the A string, 2nd fret, open A. And so that goes on until the very, very end of that section, and then that's when Jerry just goes and improvises, and the song changes, and it's not something I can essentially teach because there's so many different variations of it. I can just show you quick little riffs, like in the studio version, right before it goes into the Jerry does this little thing up here on the 12th fret on the E string, and then hitting the 15th fret, and you just slide it up. And then he goes crazy, and that's just the E minor pentatonic scale for those who want to know. And then there's a certain part in the later section of jamming where he does forgot how it went. There we go. And for those who want to know what that's E string on the 9th fret, 12th fret on the B string, 9th fret on the B string, 11th fret on the G string, and then you kind of repeat it. So thing Jerry tends to do a lot. But yeah, that's it for the whole Alligator. I'll just play through it one time so you guys can understand how everything connects. And besides that, I hope you guys enjoy. And all the way to the ending, Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a long lesson, but it's not, I wouldn't be able to explain all that quickly, all those little lead parts that he does. Hope you guys enjoyed that lesson. Hopefully you know how to play along to Alligator now. And yeah, leave any comments, questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.